between Manchester City and Liverpool as their Guinness International Champions Cup match finishes 2 apiece through 90 minutes. Twice Man City taking the lead, twice Liverpool pegging it back, including Raheem Sterling in the 85th minute. Each team earning a point in the standings. And the winner of the shootout will grab a second point and be slightly with their noses in front going into the final group stage games of the weekend. Here is our scoring summary, and Manchester City won after most of the attempts and unable to break through in the first half, break through early in the second.
Yeah, it's quite ironic as well that it was a fundamental mistake by Steven Gerrard, but Neves was excellent on that right-hand side. But great awareness from Henderson, anticipates very well. Slightly fortunate here, City, but great credit to Liverpool. This is the goal of the night for me. The awareness, the touch, exquisite. He's a superstar. I think they come handy for something them seats.
Interesting to see who steps up and take these. Never bad to have practice of these. Rarely as they come up in a competitive situation, penalty shootouts. Costigan down on the field, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Sean. Well, obviously at the end of the game, going into penalty kicks, Brendan Rodgers didn't pick the 5 players. You saw him going around individually to each player that was still on the field, asking them if they wanted to be involved. And I think the first time that he asked, all said yes, and we'll see who takes him. It looks like it will be Sturridge up first.
Well, Yaya Toure upset about something. And Silvio Petrescu, the referee. They're going to be taking these.
But I think it's because it's in front of the
end of the stadium where all Liverpool fans are.
Yeah. Maybe that's where his family's sitting as well.
Joe Barton, Simon Mignolet. 2 goalkeepers here, both halftime substitutes.
Just going back to what you said there, you can practice, and we speak about this as players and coaches, penalty shootouts in World Cups, but this environment, nearly 50,000 people here, that's what you need. This is where it really counts.
See how well they enforce what Petrescu's telling the goalkeepers about coming off their line. Alexander Kolarov first to take for Manchester City. Their captain tonight has scored penalties twice in the preseason already against 6'4" Belgian Simon Mignolet.
Say about his left foot earlier. Leaning back, too nonchalant, too casual.
Up into those Liverpool fans behind this goal as Daniel Sturridge now steps up.
Another left footer as well.
Taking up 6 feet 5 inches of the goal frame.
They must have practiced a World Cup. 2 left footers.
Would you believe that? Joe Barton
a little smile. As I said, they must have practiced for England. He must have been in his mind.
Yaya Toure, with his last season, his 13th as a professional, had a career high 24 goals in all competitions. Made the Premier League Team of the Year. Just a monster presence all season for this Man City team, and he's the second man to take. Saved by Mignolet. Does anyone want to score in this one?
No, he doesn't. I mean, this is poor. From someone of his level and of his stature. But he hasn't had that impact in the game. He went on and it was, again, going through the motions. And he knows it as a coach. You know with players whether they're got that appetite for the game or they're just walking through it.
A bit of a delay before Emre Can trots ahead. youth system, transferred in to Liverpool from Bayer Leverkusen. Chance to put Liverpool in front. Took our fourth shot. We finally have someone who can make it.
Always feels good.
And Jesus Navas now. Hearing it from the Liverpool fans here at Yankee Stadium. Saved by Benulay.
He reads it and he comes off the line early. Comes towards the ball. Rather than going to his right, he comes towards the ball and then to his right-hand side. Just watch here. Little step forward. Now we go. Good strong hand as well. The referee's looking at the ball actually. He's not looking at the goalkeeper.
Jordan Henderson next to take. And it was a very brisk jog for him, not the slow saunter up to the penalty spot.
Ronaldo. Stance there, he deserves it. The more I hear about him, Henderson, the more I like about him as well. Whether it was the Fergie comments that have made the fans love him or just his sheer determination and effort.
Well, Liverpool have taken this by the scruff of the neck, and here comes the 17-year-old Nigerian, still technically on trial with Man City, Kelechi Iheanacho. Manuel Pellegrini throwing it in a big position.
John, he would have asked for this. This is about taking your opportunity, son.
And he takes it well.
I'll tell you what, if Manchester City don't sign him, someone else will.
New York City FC, perhaps?
Yeah. He just said, how much? Let's do it tonight.
Lucas, an opportunity, though, for all that, with a mate to seal the shootout for Liverpool.
Story this will be as well. The injuries that he's had.
Joe Hart needs to save or needs to see it fly past. Lucas delivers. Liverpool win the shootout.
And Liverpool FC have taken the win. Simon Mangola. However you say his name.
Psychologically, this
He's
is a massive
the best
result.
goalkeeper Liverpool FC could ever have. Simon Mangola, or however I say his name, he won Black Everton, beat the champions of Man City, Manchester City. Don't mess with second place Liverpool FC. They're gonna be champions next season. Hopefully, Luis Suarez is not with them anymore, but we sure can win. We still have all our best players. Simon Mangola.
To ever watch a soccer match,
and he's the best goalkeeper we have.
Yankee Stadium, the vast majority wearing the red of Liverpool, and the vast majority.
We're gonna win this season for sure.
After this,
I'm not sure we're gonna win a lot of games, but hopefully the 3 games we begin, we're gonna take on Manchester, presuming the second week after whoever we take on. I don't know what week we're taking on this team again, but this team is strong. And if it goes into a draw, that's gonna be sweet, epic. Liverpool FC, great job. Simon Mangola, you done a great job, man. Best goalkeeper in the whole universe for Liverpool FC. Second best player is Steven Gerrard. The third one will ever be Luis Suarez if he stayed with this team, but he left. So Daniel Sturridge is third place best player, and Raheem Sterling, fourth best player, and fifth Lucas, fifth best player on the team. Those are my 5 best players for Liverpool FC. And John then I think he's with them still 6th best player of the game. And 6th best player, I mean, that I like on the team that can go good at scoring goal points in matches for Liverpool FC.
Lots of good performances though, John. Lots of good performances in both shirts.
Raheem Sterling, though, the recipient of our Guinness Man of the Match tonight.
Liverpool FC, we took the winning penalty kicks, all because of our best goalie, Simon Mingola. Everybody else that scored the best goal points in the penalty kicks. Awesome job to all you Liverpool FC players. Great job. That's why I like this team, Liverpool FC.
The group stage of the Guinness International Champions Cup. Inter Milan versus Roma, Olympiacos Man City on Fox Sports 2. The big one, bottom left. Manchester United against Real Madrid at the Big House, Michigan Stadium. An expected crowd in excess of 100,000 for that, which will be live on Fox. All that coverage begins with the pregame show live from Ann Arbor, beginning at 12:30 p.m. Well, a fun night tonight in front of a big crowd here at Yankee Stadium. 2 goals for either side. Plenty of excitement for the fans who made their way to the Bronx as well. And after a 2-2 draw, it's Liverpool who win the penalty shootout.
Yeah, we took the win in the penalty shootout. Liverpool FC, best team for the Premium League of Barclays Premium League. Best Liverpool FC team ever. Best team ever, Liverpool FC.